Hi everyone, good morning. And I'm going to keep it very interesting. So if you have friends, just WhatsApp them, Telegram them to come here for some sort of entertainment, learning, excitement, energy. I mean, we have great panelists here. I myself have taken up a flight and reached today morning to be here. So it would be really nice if you can just quickly text your friends to come here. But we won't wait. We'll continue with the schedule so that we don't delay anyone. So hi guys, my name is Sheena. I'm from NodeOps as the legal and investment head. Professionally, I'm a chartered accountant. But yes, I have been working in the Web3 space, doing BD, doing strategy, operations, everything and anything. Worked with EY for close to 10 years. And then started working with an exchange as a BD, global BD head for them. And then during that time is when we started NodeOps and been with NodeOps from day one. Let's have a quick introduction of our amazing guest here. So for you first.
Hi everyone, Ashish. I won a few hats. I was a corporate VC for the oldest corporate in India, Tata Group. I was a digital VC over there, worked across a global startup ecosystem. And I like to joke that I was actually paid to study blockchain back in 2017. And once I studied it, I loved it so much that I just said I want to do this on my own. So after that, I moved into the founding side, the building side. I'm a co-founder of a community analytics startup. We backed by Techstars. We used by big names like Eigenlayer, Optimism, Arbitrum. Still very early stage. We're figuring out what all we can do. But yeah, community, Web3, crypto. I continue my investing part personally. So yeah, I've been here. I've been an OG, and this topic is probably the most buzzing topic right now. So happy to be here. And thanks to the ETHMumbai team for having me.
Thank you, Ashish. Yes, Tushar.
Hi everyone. So my name is Tushar, and I work at an AI company called Shop. And currently, I am also my own product on the side, which is Bangalore. You can see the back. And apart from that, I was leading the events community for Inner Circle, which is now called as Inner Circle. Earlier, it was FBI working with Base. And earlier, I was also part of MakerDoc to sum up my Web3 experience. But apart from that, all my friends are from Web3, so I'm here to give my thoughts on AI and Web3 as a whole.
Tushar, quick question.
Yeah.
What's the red bus behind you?
So this is my London trip. So that's
Deliberately picked that picture?
no. I just came back from London, so I just picked a very recent picture. So, yeah.
Well, I would have loved if you said that you tried to match the Mumbai vibe. But anyways.
No, so it's my first time in Mumbai, so I don't really know the buses and cabs here. So.
All right. Iptisha, hi.
Hello everybody. I am Iptisha. I'll say it once again because people have a tendency to mispronounce it. It's Iptisha.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It happens. It's not a very easy name. So I'm a lawyer, and I had my agency set up 8 months ago. I've been working with Send, Umbra. Feels weird because I've been quoting a lot of Solana teams, but I am hoping to work with more Ethereum teams, Ethereum-based teams. So that's all.
Amazing, Iptisha. In fact, I have a good experience of working with a lot of lawyers because I used to take care of litigation at High Court and Supreme Court level. Briefing counsel.
We'll have a chat after this.
Absolutely, I'm always game for that. Okay, so we're not going to make this panel very boring. So I'm going to first create a little bit of a buzz and energy here. It's the coffee shots kind rapid fire question. I don't need conference answers. I need quick one-line answers. Okay? So, and anyone, we don't have a buzzer, right? Otherwise, I would have given you guys a buzzer. But yeah, feel free. I'm not going to be calling out names, but this is for all three of you. The first question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of crypto into AI today is substance versus pure hype?
5.
5, okay.
8.
8, very nice.
I'd say 6. I mean, there's definitely a lot of chatter around it, but not a lot of it is substantial. So.
All right. So let's go to Ashish. 5. I mean, not even 50%.
5 more for the potential it has. I think the early start is really good. And I was reading the report that Base put out on all their stats, on the 402 stats. It's really impressive. 43 million just on their network and 31 cents per transaction. It's really impressive stats they have. So I think under the hood, a lot is happening which people don't realize. These protocols are getting very popular. But for the huge potential we're talking, there's still a lot to be done. So it's probably glass half full, half empty.
All right. And Tushar was very, very liberal in giving a score of 8.
Yeah. So
Marriage, definitely a marriage.
Or happy marriage?
Good marriage, yeah.
Are you married?
I am.
Okay. All right. Tushar. Tough marriage. Mismatch. All right. And of course, we'll be unfolding why each one of us is saying that. As for me, it's a marriage where they both are socially liking to go together, but back at home they're chit-chatting with someone else. That is my call of this. Yeah, that's very common these days. I'm also married. Okay, that's on the lighter side, not to be taken seriously what I wrote here, because half the time I say something and I forget about it. Tushar, I have a question for you. Guys, I'm going to be reading questions from here. There's an age factor, so I can't make errors on our stage. So excuse me if I'm reading from the phone. My first question to Tushar is, AI has made content infinite, no doubt, right? Cheap, fast, everyone wants to post everything. Everybody's become a content creator. But also noisy and hard to trust. Does crypto solve anything meaningful here for creators and users, or it is still just in theory and Notion pages and people giving yarn?
I think it's a lot in theory right now, but I still think that AI has made it, AI has democratized in terms of creating content. Anyone and everyone can just copy anyone's style, copy anyone's face, copy anyone's video, anything. But crypto can maybe solve the trust factor here, and we have some projects that are doing that.
Okay.
Because I think content creation has been made so easier by AI, everyone's doing it. So eventually it will be termed spam. And I feel the challenge right now is creating more original and authentic content. So yeah.
True.
I hear that because I think there was some stat that we recently crossed the milestone of more than half content on internet was AI generated. So there's definitely a huge volume and there's a lot of spam, but eventually good value will come up. People will figure out who the humans to follow or maybe good AI content to follow. So I think this is the initial part of emails when spams were a problem which we eventually solved. We're probably at that stage.
Out in the audience, guys, who heard the Deloitte case? Yes, you wanna give it a sneak peek in 2 lines? So, well, of course, the news was blown, but in the consultancy, they used beautifully ChatGPT to create a report, and they charged about, I think, a good amount of money, like Big Fours. Even for a return filing, we don't charge less. All right, so, and any one of you who's been actually spamming content, you look at a narrative, you go to ChatGPT, ask to make some changes, and then just post. Does anyone do that? No? I love the honesty in this room. I've never seen such honest people. Great. I'm going to follow all their, now their Instas and probably their exposed. And then we are going to do a, dissection after that. All right, let's move ahead. This one is going to be for Ashish. As AI becomes part of online communities, how do we measure real value and alignment when not every participant may be a human?
That's actually a very interesting one. That's something we're trying to figure out and we have some ideas in mind. And for quick context on those who've come later, one of my things is in the community space, Web3 community space. So there are few things we can do there. One is figure out how AI bots behave and model that in. Second is actually value humans more, and I'll explain that with examples. So we realized in communities, AI bots generally talk to each other more. So if you use social network analysis, you can actually figure out who's the bot because they're the one liking each other, talking to each other, versus there's a lot of human to human happening. So if you start mapping out the behavior, mapping out the connects, you can try and figure out who's the human, who's the bot. The other interesting thing is actually companies are coming to us and saying we want to value humans more. And a couple of examples there, one new venture told us in our airdrops, we want to avoid airdrop hunting completely. So we are able to give reputation scores to actual conversations happening, and they want to take that reputation score online and make it a part of their airdrops. A second one actually wants to make it a part of their governance discussions. So there are companies which are consciously trying to, Web3 ventures that are consciously trying to say that how do we figure out which is the human talking, which is adding value, and and you can actually use AI against AI in this. You can figure out who's the human. And then you give them a better reputation score, you give them incentive for it. And yeah, worst case, some AI will add value with the right culture, that's okay.
Actually brought in something very interesting about airdrop hunters. I mean, of course, working at an exchange, working with several projects, and also then working on a project myself with the token, I sometimes feel that the projects themselves wanted to have like massive visibility, not substance, and they were literally giving away airdrop hunting. I don't know if any one of you guys know this, but in Seoul, Korea, majority people are earning money just because they are airdrop hunters. They don't know what the project does. If you ask them that, hey, you have an airdrop, what do you plan to do? They don't even know what the project token name is. And massively money was being, utilized and circulated in that. And I'm glad, and I'm going to say it publicly, that good, the market is down because this is the best time for the house cleaning. At least what we all gathered together to get some kind of contribution is I think that we'll be moving ahead.
Let's say if he does it by deliberately, like if he does it deliberately to manipulate the market, that's the intent you have. Now, this is the fundamental problem with AI. AI does not have a mind of its own, it acts on instructions. And so, when crypto and AI they do something wrong, the regulators look at three questions or points: control, authority. Now, at this point, it's no more about the intent, but of the chain of action. Can you trace it to the original command? Another thing, I think more than a fortnight ago, I was reading an article about how more and more AI systems are being trained and fed information that is itself AI generated. So the systems are being fed information that is AI trained. So what do you expect? Which is why liability is so important these days. Now to answer the second part of your question, how to design it, four things. Don't make the agent act on an basically keep the scope very explicit. If let's say the agent is helping you with a trade, keep it within the purview. Like let's say keep it within the stake positions and with the approved avenues. Second things, second point is probably about layered responsibilities. Let's say an AI agent were to participate in an overbalancing trade and bridge funds. So you keep the two things separate and define its scope separately because AI agents have a tendency to overact. Third is traceability. It's very important that you're able to trace the original command. And fourth thing is most important, you have to make someone responsible behind the AI agent. You can't just say, no, it's just an AI agent. Make it a company or an operator or a DAO, anything, but make someone responsible behind the AI agent. So that's it.
Very well said. I think some of you would have missed out what she meant, but I think what she said, the way she explained was wonderful. And you're actually very right. But I think one solution there is people trying to become legal counsels and financial advisors. Have an AI to leverage it, but don't replace your legal framework.
Definitely.
In a
You
very
really have human intervention.
Yes. So, in a one word, if I have to ask Tushar and Ashish in relation to this very most simplified way, you think AI people are trying to avoid responsibilities by when there is a board meeting, they end up saying that, hey, we generated this and AI is saying this, which has been picked up from these 10, 20 articles. Do you come across those kind of meeting discussions? Anybody from the legal side or understands a little bit of contracts? Okay, let's now make a little. Wait, how much time do we have for this? I think about 10 minutes? All right, let's do some quick question answers. What is one crypto AI use case every day users could adopt in the next 12 to 18 months?
I think algo trading. A lot of it is already happening. It's happening in restricted sets, but it should get more and more mainstream. Everyone should have access to it.
Okay, any one of you was at the BNB Hackathon by any chance in Bangalore? You were there? Sorry? Okay, but I was mentoring the BNB Hackathon, and believe me, 200 teams, almost 100 were building that. And in fact, I think the team that won the third position. And because they, like for Nodox, we have a whole platform which is called Create OS where you can also deploy your app. So they actually deployed that whole app on our platform. So I think looking in and out, that is exactly what you're talking about.
That's awesome because I've long had this theme of democratization of finance, that it should just be small pockets which have access to all opportunities for the whole world. And I think AI and crypto actually opens those everyone.
I think the viewer, if you have ever used platforms like Viewer where you can just pay to some freelancers, this can be automated for sure. Now, if AI agents are capable of doing most things from code to content to everything. So, and crypto allows micropayments, crypto allows fast payments. You can have a lot of agents who are getting paid to do what they are, what they are good at, and you can just make skills and make it a marketplace kind of a thing, and this can see an option like it.
Probably AI pilot wallet. I think a wallet that could help the normal users basically understand transactions in simple plain language.
Right. I think in my case, I would really want things where you have these agents taking commission, getting onto the blockchain. A, it all goes on record. B, I get rid of all the middlemen where things would have costed me really less. I can just do it, and since it's going to be on the blockchain, I don't have to bother. Like everything is pretty secure and it's there on a digital ledger. Okay, next one. This is little, and I'm going to ask these questions. If anybody wants to ask it, please feel free. I would love to have it for interactive. Question here is, are we decentralizing AI because it is better, or because Web3 wants relevance in the AI sector as well?
That's what I started with, that a lot of crypto companies are using AI, but I don't see a lot of AI companies using it. So I think it's what you were mentioning, that crypto is trying to get.
Are we like trying to catch the trick that hey guys, we also exist?
I was holding back because maybe not the best, most like the answer, but I don't think we're decentralizing problem. Yeah. Still very, very highly centralized something like a few organizations. So we should get there, but we're not.
What about you?
I don't know if you saw what happened with Claude, but how Pentagon basically forced them to release information and use it for war like situation. So I think a little bit of decentralization could have avoided the situation. So yeah, it needs to be there.
Anybody who wants to take up this question? It's okay, it's no right or wrong answer. It was your own opinion. Or is the question too complex?
Say, in crypto, there are a couple of projects like Bitcoin, so just trying to decentralize, but not.
But I mean, see again, if you talk about AI and crypto, I mean, they're two, like I said, like two friends who are good to hang around together but difficult to intermingle with each other.
No, one has a crush on the other, but the other person does not really is giving that what you.
So you think it's a mismatch?
It's a living relationship.
If something goes wrong in the AI system, the regulator will ask what was the chain, and probably blockchain is the most proven and trusted way to show that chain. What you said actually made me think of one more thing. We are all Web3 people, right? We care deeply about Web3. That's what drives us. Wearing a Web3 hat, there's no way we can ignore AI because AI will be the largest customer in the future. AI will be the largest workforce in the future. AI will be the largest. Right now, in a point based the statistics they release, they say 20% of the traffic is using 402. So it's already 1/5 of the traffic on base. So we need to figure out how we make AI like us, how we make AI our person, figure out all the solutions. The ball's around AI.
So you have two parties, crypto and AI. One side guesses, one side settles. One is the one that's probabilities. One is like deterministic. Why I call it a mismatch? Because they're great at the infra level, technical level, but not very great at the institutional level, where you have to find out who's actually liable. Because we're so like the spaces still get to improve, and the moment we start identifying who's actually liable, I think it'll still be a mismatch. So I think it's like a good experimenting thing that's going on, but a mismatch.
Alright, so we're going to wind up this panel, but do we have the photographer here? I need to do one quick 30-second activity. Sir, आप काम करें? Sir, आपको कुछ नहीं करना. आपको कैमरा रखना है ऑडियंस की तरफ. I'm going to ask a question. Only you raise your hand and please record it. Okay, sir. Sir, आप अपना कैमरा रखिए.
While waiting for that, just a thanks to Sheena. You kept this very interesting. You made it fun.
Raise your hands. How many of you say that AI and crypto is a marriage? Perfect. How many of you say it's a mismatch?
Thank you.
And how many of you say that these guys are married but they are having extramarital affair?
Let's talk a little better.
With whom though? There's no one else in the play.
Robotics. Okay, and last, on a scale of 1 to 10, rank that crypto and AI is the next narrative. Just raise your hand like 5, 2, both hands 10, whatever. Quick scoring. Alright, so we have live poll here for you guys to take analysis. Thank you boss, thank you so much. Thank you to Ashish, Tushar, Iptisha. You guys were great with your questions, they were very sharp. I loved it, guys. Did not make a conference level answer, did not promote where you're working, but rather focused to, bring out education to everyone. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the ETHMumbai.
Thank you everyone. Thank you.